We had a great little party last night to celebrate the career of Sheriff Fisher. Those of y'all that was able to be there, it was a great night. As you know, he's leaving at the end of the month, so he's been a great member to this organization and to the Democrat Party for years and years and years. So we'll give him one more big hand, and thank you, Sheriff, for all you've done over the years. All right, I'm going to get to introduce the speakers this afternoon, this morning. The first one we're going to have come up is Sache Primeaux-Shaw. She is the state president of the Young Democrats. She's a lifelong advocate. She has worked for the 2016 Bernie Sanders campaign. She worked on the 780 and 781 criminal justice reform campaign. She currently works on the Medicaid expansion campaign. And she is the chair of the Native American Caucus for Young Democrats. We are glad to have you here today. If you'll come on up, we appreciate you.
Good afternoon, everyone. As he stated, as Representative Meredith stated, my name is Sache Primeaux-Shaw, and I'm the current president of the Young Democrats of Oklahoma. I'm the first black woman to lead the organization here in the state, and I'm also the third Native American to do so as well. Native American woman. So there's been 3 Native American women who have led the organization, including myself. So to me, that's a great honor since we are an Indian country. I'm a Ponca tribal member. I'm also of Seminole and Chickasaw descent. So I've been around tribes most of my life. I grew up around Miccosukee Mission. My grandmother was on the council. So I know quite a bit about tribal politics as I see our neighbors, y'all's neighbors to the west are dealing with, in Creek Nation, but, So I became involved with YDO back in 2007, technically. I was a college Democrat. So College Dems is also another national organization, and Young Democrats of America is kind of like the mothership of them all. I mean, there are 3 separate organizations now with the high school Democrats, but that's how I got involved with Young Democrats as well as high school Democrats when I was in high school. They had that as an option, but I didn't know about it back then. But anyway, so I brought Josh on board, and I'm going to take credit for him becoming national president because one fateful day in 2015. So I asked Josh to run as national committee man with me as national committee woman for Young Democrats of Oklahoma. And I'll just be honest, it was mainly because we both would have been the first black national committee team from Oklahoma to YDA. And Josh said, "Oh, that sounds cool." I had to bribe him and say, we'll get to travel, we'll get to do this, and he's just like, yeah, let's do it. So we did it, we won, and 4 years later, he's now president of YDA. I'm president of Young Democrats of Oklahoma, and it's just been a really fun and wild ride with Mr. Harris Teal. As you know, I'm kind of like his plus one to karaoke, even though I don't do karaoke, and he does, he kind of just takes over. But it's been a great journey. I'm really excited to have him as a brother along on this ride with me because, like him, I also have aspirations of running for office. Now, he'll tell you that there's been other opportunities that I could have taken over the past couple years to run for office, but I felt like it wasn't my time yet, but I feel like it will be my time here soon. Don't make that face, Josh, because I see you back there. But anyway, what we're doing currently in Young Democrats of Oklahoma now is we're doing a big fundraising push because in the past 2 years, we were able to go from 3 chartered chapters, well, technically 0, but it was 3 operating chapters to 24 during Joshua's term as president and during my term as vice president of membership. And we both would go to different counties like Cherokee County, which Cherokee County Young Democrats actually was founded under Josh's term. I'm gonna give him some credit there, even though I went to that meeting with him as well and recruited people. But Cherokee County Young Dems was founded last year, and so along with them, we were able to go to Ofuskie and Canadian and Cleveland County and other counties around the state were able to be chartered, and we worked really hard to get a lot of recruitment and some of those more red counties, like Pontotoc County. I was like actually surprised that they're still going as strong as they are, because Ada's pretty red as well, like that whole area. But East Central's down there, so it was good to have those students involved, and they're doing a lot of great work down there. But we're doing a big fundraising push for programming, because we have a lot of high schoolers on board now, but also we have middle school kids involved, 13 and 14-year-olds, well, 13 to 15-year-olds. And my nephew's actually one of them, so he's kind of like pushing me to like get that started. He's like, I have friends that want to be in Young Dems, and I'm just like, this is just weird that my 13-year-old nephew's a Young Dem while I'm a Young Dem. But I'm like, oh gosh, I need to retire already. But yes, so we'll be having a 2020 fundraising campaign being rolled out here shortly. You know, donate $20.20 to Young Democrats, or you can donate $100 or like $2,000.20. Max out to us, max out to us. So we're doing that, and then of course we're still trying to charter more chapters across the state. We got a really good lead down in Bryan County. I mean, they already had a chapter on the college, but now we're trying to do one across the county to like kind of capture those young people who are out of college or who are still in high school, because I don't think there's any high school chapters charted around there. So, but yeah, that's pretty much what we're doing now. I've been working hard to try to make connections with folks that Josh would normally help me make connections with, but now I have to do it on my own. And it's been interesting, but I think I'm charming enough, and hopefully they don't look at my Facebook before they meet me, because I'm a bit wild on Facebook. Not too bad, not as much as Josh, but yes, yeah, it's been a great journey being YDO president so far. I don't regret running. I think that we will do a lot of great things, especially with the upcoming upcoming presidential election. Our college Dems, as well as certain leaders in the party, were able to bring presidential candidates here. The last one that was here was Bernie Sanders, so that was really cool. But so far, it's been about 3 that have come to Oklahoma. So, and there will be more.